Hey everyone, happy Independence Month, the month of July, the summer when things tend to slow down. Today I'm going to share something that can genuinely help your law firm clients have more freedom and better bookkeeping. In just the next 10 minutes, I'll show you how to streamline legal bookkeeping, reduce stress, stay compliant, and actually gain control of the law firm finances. So if you're an attorney watching, this is going to be important for you. If you're a legal bookkeeper, hang in there. I'm going to give you some tips. So whether you're a solo attorney or you work with a solo law firm or a small practice or a mid-sized, these practical tips will help you work smarter during this holiday season and really throughout the summer and beyond. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about what legal bookkeeping really is. It's not just regular bookkeeping. So when you hire a legal bookkeeper, you're getting a very highly trained bookkeeper who can speak the language. They know what you're talking about. They know what a client fee means and where it should go and how it's billed back. They understand soft cost, hard cost, advanced client cost. They understand leads billing. They understand all the terminology that your regular bookkeeper is going to have to Google. So we understand that it's a specialized system that's built for law firms. We track every dollar. We manage client trust accounts separately from your operating accounts, and we help you stay compliant with strict legal and ethical rules. In law that you practice as an attorney, precision isn't optimal, it's everything. As a lawyer, you already juggle client cases. Bookkeeping is what helps you make sure your financial house is in order, it's solid. And good bookkeeping allows you to see a clear cash flow visibility, and it helps you prepare for your taxes and prevents nasty surprises during audits. I've had some clients come to us that have had to go through audits. It's not a fun situation, and it's a very sped up situation. So you really want to make sure your books are in order before the audit happens. Because ultimately, having clean books is going to help you make smarter decisions about growing your practice. So you don't want to be head down, looking down at your bottom line. What's in my checkbook? Oh, that's how I'm doing. You don't want to run your business that way. And here's what matters so much. Accurate records protect you. Mismanagement of client trust funds can lead to complaints, fines, or worse. Accurate bookkeeping and keeping those funds 100% separate and transparent will always help keep your firm and your client relationship to a higher premium level. It'll also save you money at tax time having clean records. You're not having to wait and keep going on extension because your records aren't quite there yet. And proper records will mean that you'll claim every deduction that you're entitled for. It'll actually pay for itself. It'll avoid you any penalties. The bottom line is strong bookkeeping isn't just a good practice. It's your firm's financial backbone. It's the law firm's financial backbone. It's your law firm client's financial backbone. It protects your reputation and it protects the profitability of the firm. So why talk about this in Independence Month? This holiday is about freedom, right? The 4th of July just passed us by. It was about freedom and reflection. It's a perfect moment to take a step back. It's summer, things slow down, and ask, are we running our firm better? And ask the lawyer that. Ask your law firm client that. How can I run my firm better? Ask them, how can you do this? And maybe take a look at it and look at the processes in the firm and see if you can help your law firm client out. Use this summer to help review the current system. What is the firm doing exactly now? Find out, maybe dig in and ask the client if you can talk to the staff and see who's doing what. And then notice if the transactions, if you're partnered with a bigger firm and you're working with maybe the admin who's entering the transactions, are they being recorded on time? Are your reports that you're providing actually useful? That's important. Maybe they're useful, but the client doesn't understand them. And how can you effectively help them understand the reports? It's simple as that. So here's some tips that you can actually start this week to help improve your processes. So tip number 1 is to build a consistent system. Create a standardized procedure. So SOPs for every transaction that goes into the book. How do you record fees? How do you enter expenses, maybe operating expenses? And how do you enter trust deposits? How do you enter the customers, the clients, the trust accounts? How is that effectively done in the firm? Don't forget, if you have consistency, it will kill any errors in the workflow. Tip number 2, embrace technology. Please ditch the spreadsheets. Use legal specific software like Clio or LeanLaw. Use QuickBooks. These tools handle trust accounting, they handle time tracking, they handle billing, they protect the trust account, and they have reports all in one place. You keep all your attorneys that work for the firm in Clio or LeanLaw, and you keep them out of QuickBooks. They're not in QuickBooks. Don't skip the step of just using QuickBooks for law firms and not use the legal specific tools that are out there. Believe me, the time you save will effectively cover it and then some, the fee that it costs to use the software. Tip number 4 is automate repetitive tasks. Let the software reconcile the bank accounts. That's so easily said, but right now the process isn't that easy. I think it's a little bit better in Xero than it is in QuickBooks. You do have a reconciliation in Clio too, but if you haven't been doing it from the very, very beginning, it's very hard to do if you've had an existing Clio account. But the reconciliation automation process is there. It's going to get better and better. So I keep trying it. Hopefully it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Use it to generate the invoices. Use the integration of Clio and QuickBooks to help process all that data through QuickBooks. Automation is going to save you hours per week and dramatically reduce any human errors. So don't be not having Clio attached to QuickBooks and then separately and putting everything in manually. It's just a real waste of time and it will open you up to errors. And then schedule some regular reviews. Now that you've taken the time to put these processes in place, do a quick financial check every month and a deeper review every quarter for your client. Catch the small problems before they become expensive ones. And here's a few of the mistakes that I see all the time in files. Sometimes clients like to mix their personal expenses and their business expenses. Keep the purchases separate. Debit credit cards for personal, separate credit cards for business. You just don't want to intermingle any of those things. It's a big tax headache. Don't skip monthly reconciliations. Really important. It's easier to figure out what happened or where it went awry in 1 month than having to go back 6 months to figure out where the mistake is. And keep proper documentation. If you've ever had an audit, you'll be so pleased that you attach the documents to the transactions. If you fix all these now, you're going to sleep much better when tax season rolls around or if you ever get audited. So start preparing for the year-end review right now. Halfway through the year, look at data, correct the data, fix where there's any problems, reconcile everything. And I mean everything. The advanced client cost account sometimes gets missed. There's no statement, but you have to reconcile it. Reconcile your loans, anything like that you really think doesn't seem right. Look at your Clio or your LeanLaw and the accounts receivable, and then look at the accounts receivable in QuickBooks and make sure that those align. That's important, right? And don't forget your clients. Send them clear itemized bills if you're an attorney. Give regular trust updates to the clients. If there's no trust activity, you shouldn't really ignore that. Some jurisdictions actually require you to still send some kind of a statement to them. So some great starting points. Use Clio for full practice management, LeanLaw for billing. Great choices to use. QuickBooks Online has strong accounting. It's a good, solid GL. Xero as well, very good, solid GL. Clio and QuickBooks and Xero, or there's connections there. You can't connect LeanLaw to Xero just yet. If you're not sure where to begin, consider working with a bookkeeper or an accountant who specializes in law firms, or join our Law Lab. So in this Independence Month, give your law firm clients the freedom to have better financial systems. Help them. If you're an attorney, it's a great time to do it as well. Modernize your bookkeeping, cut the chaos, and set yourself up for a stronger, more profitable year ahead. You don't have to do everything at once. Just take small steps. Pick 1 or 2 tips to start, and then your future self will thank you. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more law firm management tips and legal bookkeeper tips. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest bookkeeping challenge right now? I read every comment, so please leave us a message. Maybe you'll see your comment show up in another future video. So have a wonderful Independence Month. Enjoy your summer, celebrate safely, and here's to your law firm clients' freedom and success, and your accounting firm success. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.